I should show you guys the Botox results after it's finally set in. So now it's been, I don't know, like a couple weeks almost. Yeah, I think actually 2 weeks ago exactly. So before, I'll try to find a before picture of when I was squinting here, and you can see the 11s. So there, I know it looks funny, but I can't make it. And then if I try lifting my brows, this one, don't worry, nothing is uneven. This brow, my whole life, it grows upwards, and I've always been able to move it up a little bit more. So if it's doing that, that's just natural. It's not that I have more Botox here than there. Yeah, but I can't make a crease in my forehead. And it's funny, it's one of those things like no one will ever notice, but two people at work said to me, they're like, oh, your skin looks really nice. Or it's like glowing, healthy, and it's just because the lines are taken away. So yeah, I really wish I didn't like Botox, but something else I've been wondering about is don't worry, I'm not getting carried away with everything here, but just because I work in dentistry, I know a lot about this, and I'm a little bit more like hyper aware of things like this. So when I went the other day to get my pictures taken for my visa, like, obviously, I'm not really like a YouTuber. Yes, occasionally I make videos, but that's not my like real job. And I don't have a job where I'm looking in the mirror, right? I'm not working at a salon or a gym, or, you know, you look in the mirror for a couple seconds when you're getting ready in the morning, and then that's it, right? So I think when you film yourself, you notice, things about your face. And when I took my pictures for the visa the other day, I got it back and I noticed my jawline is really changing shape. So why that can happen is I really clench my teeth, and I think the culprit is Invisalign. So I've probably had my Invisalign for maybe, I don't know, probably I did it 8 or 9 years ago. So I wear retainers at night, and the retainers almost act like a little chew toy in there. And I think it really promotes clenching and grinding. People that I work with agree with me. I asked Dr. Bieber, he agrees with me too. So over time, that really builds up the masseter muscles. So there's a few different muscles in your face, your cheek area that aid in chewing and everything, but the main one being the masseter. So how to tell if you have pronounced masseter muscles? You just bite down normally on your back teeth and then feel here. And if you are a clencher or a grinder, you're going to feel them kind of jut out, and they'll be very kind of round and pronounced. Now, let's see if I can get it on camera. See right there? It's my muscles actually flexing. So right now, like, this is not my, it's not supposed to be my face. This muscle is jutting out. So what happens over time is patients that clench or grind, they tend to get a more square jawline. A good example of this would be Bethany from Real Housewives of New York. I'll put her picture up here. She has talked openly about getting Botox in the masseter muscle, and now she looks like this. So it was a big, big change. So what will happen is you can get Botox in the masseter muscle. A lot of dentists actually take the course. I'm not sure in Ontario, actually, though, if dentists can administer it. I know my boss is taking the course, but I think there was some sort of rule that he can't do it. So usually, you know, you could go to a medical injector or a plastic surgeon. So what they will do, the masseter muscle, because it is a big muscle, takes quite a few units of Botox, probably between 20 to 30 units on each side. And then might take maybe a month to kick in, but over time, you're not going to be able to use the masseter. So yes, you're still able to chew and close because the little, like the smaller accessory muscles will take over. But the big masseter muscle, it's going to atrophy away. It's going to shrink, it's going to slim your jawline, it will contour your jawline. A lot of people that don't clench or grind very much, they actually get this to make their face appear slimmer. So a lot of times people will comment, oh, it looks like you lost weight if people get this procedure done, but it's actually that they just had Botox. And yes, over time, you know, you're going to be slowly able to use that muscle again, so you will need more, but hopefully as time goes on, you're going to need less and less. So your masseter muscle, it's just like, you know, if you were doing bicep curls at the gym, working it out, the muscle's going to get big over time. Another little tip is avoid gum chewing. So chewing gum all day long, some people do that day in, day out. You're gonna really build this like blocky cheek muscle, which especially if you're a girl, you don't want. So yeah, I was just been thinking maybe I will ask Dr. Bieber about that. I have to go for I'm gonna go use the rest of my syringe in January. I'm gonna ask him about this. I don't want to be someone that like gets obsessed with Botox and all this other stuff, but I'm to the point I feel like some nights I'm gonna shatter my teeth. I'm clenching so hard, even when I do have my Invisalign trays in there that kind of act as a retainer plus a night guard. I don't know. So I'm gonna just ask him about it because my teeth are very, very important to me, and I would love to take some pressure off the teeth. Also, it hurts your TMJ when you're clenching a lot.